We now return to Let's Play Caesar 3. Right. Needed to swap some things out here. Is that even actually where that is? Nope, that's completely outside. Of course it is. What about this one? This one is actually with inside. But I think that might only be... No, it actually is. Okay. Well, in that case... That fucks up a lot of things, actually. Get rid of that one. And we will put in... those back again. If this goes on this way, so be it. What we need to anticipate now is an expansion. And I really hate to put it here, but that's honestly the best place for it. We're going to have to build out here regardless. There's no other way that I'm going to make the population requirement and get this done. Enemy army attacks. 24? Really? Really? Now's the time you want this shit, really. Jesus Christ, where the fuck is the trade advisor? Lower the speed down as much as possible. That's not annoying or anything. Jesus Christ. Okay, so they're going to waste all their efforts killing the zebra before they attack the actual guys. Let's see here. I guess column formation. Doesn't matter. Fuckers. Alright. I guess we're just going to turn off all of the sounds in this game because they are all terrible. We need 24. Now, if I make that here... Jesus Christ. Did we do this or what? Next time I should just wait for them to come to me, honestly. There's absolutely no point in fighting. Alright. Still not there yet. I guess I will take in the marble, because I don't have a choice. These guys have to have access to religious buildings. And as much as I would love to just leave it, I don't think I should. I would like to have just one building that takes care of all the religious stuff in this game. And the way this game deals with accepting goods, when I'm done with this, when this mission is over, I'm just swapping over to Augustus, because looking at it, it is better in every way. Absolutely every way. And I realize that that is not how the original game is played, but I don't care, because it improves, it takes all the improvements of later games and puts it in. And so it's just a far better experience. One thing I would prefer, however, is if we could just completely manipulate the entire game. I think it would just be better off that way instead. Because then I could change the idiotic requirements, like having to get 5,000 people or 10,000 people or whatever it's inevitably going to be. This is not going to be close enough. Maybe it will be. Good. I won't have to worry about that. One of the big improvements is that it creates a universal labor pool, like in Zeus and Emperor. So you don't need this idiotic having to put down a couple huts so that they have access to labor nonsense. Which is something I hated in Pharaoh. Anything to improve the game. This is definitely not a game you can play just brand new, never having played it before, coming into it fresh. This is definitely a game that needs more polish to match the more modern experience. And I feel justified in that opinion simply because that's what they did. When they made future games, they didn't stick to this pattern. They changed it. Okay, are we done yet? Can we send this off to the Emperor? Okay, we go back to exporting now. And it looks like we've got a couple... Are those marble?
I don't mind pushing a cart. It's more entertaining than the rest of this city.
It is, so now we'll go into trade and we'll turn that off. I don't know where you're taking it. I don't suppose that happens to be considered in my stockpile. I think they're taking it back to the dock is what they're doing. I think that's what they're doing.
Pushing carts all day long takes
Returning
energy.
to the dock from the
How's
warehouse.
A cart pusher
Yes.
supposed to carry on without food?
Motherfucker. So I guess we'll take it here then. We will accept nothing except marble. Even though this is now available, it's going to put it back, isn't it? I don't know if I have properly expressed how much I dislike this game. Okay, who's got the goddamn marble and where are you taking it now? Are they taking it back? Where'd it go? They must have reached the dock already. Another thing that Augustus adds is the ability to specifically put in the number of things you want to import. Another major benefit. Should probably kill some of that. Aside from that, what else do these need? Pottery, so we'll have to begin importing pottery as well. Is that something that these guys have set to accept? No. "54 people. I mean, I guess given that I could just spam down a bunch of the shrines and whatnot. I feel like that's a really ugly way of playing the game, but that seems to be the only way to play the game. Population reached 2,000. We still have more than double to go. Based upon 3 squares of people, mind you. Guess we'll put a market here then. Bring it down to 70. That's still not 70. It's got to be doing it in 5s. Even though this says the hotkeys aren't working anymore, the mod completely fucked that up. Alright, now we can stop importing that expensive shit. And we'll start importing this expensive shit. Put down a couple oracles here. Try and offset the bad influence from the marketplaces.
These houses pay so little tax, it hardly seems worth my time.
Nonetheless, if I don't put it down, I'm gonna forget. Taxes have clearly been working for us. I don't think this provides walkers. I think it probably helps us with the gods themselves. But I definitely don't think it is providing walkers. Jesus Christ. Alright, fine. Spam down more goddamn temples. Even Pharaoh didn't do this. He just had access to the gods, plain and simple. You just give a festival. You don't need a billion temples. In fact, you really didn't need that many temples. And then you access them all through the one festival thing. Zeus did it right, though. Zeus did the whole put down a temple, they take care of themselves thing, and that is exactly how this needed to go. So you're another waste, and now we just have a bunch of marble doing nothing for me. Can we maybe sell more of this? That would be great. How many people do we have, by the way? Plenty. What else do they need? Access to a library and a school. The academy. Gonna be out here, I guess. The library can stay pretty small. Put a small library out here too, I guess. What am I missing here? I guess I just took people out of their homes or something. That's not a good idea because now they're going to be on that walkway right there. And I could put it down on this end. That would actually save me. Sure. Then that way I can still put gardens here to offset this bad vibage over here. In fact, since I've got nothing being built here, we'll just put that there. It's gonna give me grief about not enough academies, so we'll have to build that somewhere else. I think this is going to send it down this road, but whatever, we'll just double up on it. Finish off this block with houses. What are you missing? No entertainment. Okay, we won't finish it off with that. We'll put down a theater. I don't think they're going to go beyond much else. You need 1,000 things. Even for a little square like this, we're not able to disperse enough food to get over to this side of the fucking city. This game is so poorly balanced, it's disgusting. From how quickly everything catches on fire, to how little your people can actually carry anywhere. Why is this out of water? Shouldn't that be within range? It's just out of range. Of course it is. Of course I put it in the wrong goddamn spot. Are they crossing through the garden? They're using it like road. What the fuck? Why does this game suck so bad? They improved so much in later games. I just cannot emphasize how much better later games were than this. There's a reason I will be going to Augustus when this is all over. Because holy shit. There's no excuse for that. We're gonna need another school, I'm sure. I should actually move that over. That way I can give them a little bit of an exit to come over here. Now these guys might even need... what, a gladiator school? Where could I put this? It'd end up having to be down here. Put in a gladiator school. Give them an amphitheater. Okay, now this is going to be the problem. So we'll put it on this side. I think that should be enough to keep them happy for a while. And hopefully enough... No access to a bathhouse. What else didn't I put down? I guess that was the one thing I didn't put down. Once again, we are selling that stuff, right? Export over 4. Importing pottery. Getting pottery here, we're not, I don't think, distributing that. Well, we're not going to be making furniture. Actually, we probably should do that. I've got a lot of people here. So that's where this comes in, down here. Workshop, furniture. Fuck. And then we go to raw material. Timber yard. And this actually has to be up next to this stuff. Because of how this idiotic game was created. Holy fuck. Is there a better place for this? I guess up in here. That makes it very vulnerable to the northern attacks, though. Jesus Christ. How bad is this game? It is bad. They made incredibly poor decisions that, again, they fixed later. They recognized they did a really bad job with this. Alright. We'll have this stick out here. We will not, however, let them come up here. What the fuck is in the way now? That's the mod doing that, by the way. That's not in the game. They made the mod automatically put down both roads as a connection there. This one. There. Now, I guess we can accept the furniture here, since we have nothing else. And this is probably going to set on fire before people actually move in, because of course. I look forward to that part. I look forward to that part of Augustus where we can just put that down and not worry about it. Getting rid of the requirement to have people live right next door to their workplace. That's going to be so much better. We're now running out of food, which, frankly, is about time. So we'll do... Fuck, where is it? Wharf. Gonna need some time spent on this one first. Alright, I don't know how well that's gonna work out. Or requirement. Oh my god. It's actually probably a bad place to have that, because now you're gonna have the walker go here, whatever. I'm sure I'll regret it. But at this point, I'm kind of done caring. They'll get blocked here anyway. And hopefully the pathing algorithm will eventually work out in my favor. I would like it though if someone actually got down here to fill this before, there we come, before all this shit burns down, which if we look right now, everything's about to burn down. They really screwed that one up. That's what I want to see in a mod. I want to see a mod that fixes that shit and not the other thing. Like, all this other crap is nice, but just fix the balance of the game. How's everything else? Well, pretty good. I guess. Fuck, I don't know. I think in the end that's just what I'm gonna have to do. It's gonna be actually like the end of Emperor, where when I got to the end of that campaign, I did just spam down a ton of shit. Just to soak up all of the employment. Now, again, we have been told by the game itself, by the manual, to emphasize growing food whenever you have excess people. I'm honestly surprised we made it that far. The population requirement thing has always been bad. Like, ever since Pharaoh, it was a bad and dumb idea. I mean, I guess I can't say since Pharaoh, or since I played Pharaoh, I've thought it was a dumb idea. Oh look, these people are actually doing it. Except for here, because for whatever reason, there's a goddamn prefect right here who can't fucking do it. You want to explain what happened here? Another thing I hate about the prefects is that once they leave to go put out a fire, they're no longer on patrol, which then means that they're not, everything else is burning down. Like, it's a cascading effect, and it's why it's so bad. It's so terrible that this game does this. Why aren't you... You literally just have to pop out here and go. Like, what the fuck is preventing you from finding people? This one can't find it either. I realize they're probably walking down this way and not up against this way. Hopefully these two will solve that problem. Once that moves in. Enemies at the door again. Okay. Are we getting any furniture yet? These have got people. Why don't they have timber? I see timber coming in and out. What the fuck are we waiting on? Where are we at for people? 107. We can spam down a ton more furniture makers. And then, I don't think we can sell that. I don't think we have a trade partner that sells or buys furniture, so we're just making it for shits and giggles for ourselves. And ultimately for Caesar. Okay, small insulae. They need supplies of furniture. Oh, would you look at that. Such a stupid thing that you can't tell how many you want. God, they got that one right when they figured that one out, but the fact that they didn't figure it out for this game... I mean, bear in mind, this is not the first game these guys made. This is Caesar 3. I don't know what it was like in Caesar 2, but I can't imagine it was any better, obviously. Otherwise, they would have improved it for this game. We're still not getting any goddamn food from a market. Because we're not bringing it up here. I'm pretty convinced that these guys are not, in fact, shuffling it upwards. Maybe I should just say, don't put it here. So that they're all forced to walk all the way up here for this. The relay thing doesn't seem to be working at all. I mean, look at this. The distributors are literally coming here. Alright, fine. Well, let's just do that then. Empty the granary. And we'll just go the long walk to take all that shit up here. That is so stupid. That is so mind-bogglingly stupid. The very idea of the relay system, and it just doesn't work. I'll also be accepting furniture up here. Actually, I guess I'll have to tell them to get the furniture. But maybe I should wait until they actually have done the Caesar thing. 2. I've got 1 million guys down here, and you've managed to do 2. Hopefully the ships... Now what? Still with this fucking thing. Oh my god. Put it here. Right next door. Of course it catches fire the minute you fucking put it down. Contaminated water, great. They're supposed to have smart pathfinding, where they go down one and then they go down the other. The very fact that this guy is getting to here, going down this, and not enough, losing a lot of people, not enough for going this way, is just absolutely infuriating. We only need 3 people, that's fine. If these guys get off their asses and actually produce some supplies for the neighborhoods. Alright. Industry is on. So we'll get furniture up here and start distributing that. This is all clogged up. It's so... I mean, this is another thing. It shows you all of these cities, and you get 2 as a trading partner. I am baffled. I'm always baffled, not just in this game, but just in a lot of games. I'm always baffled by things that should seem obvious, and yet the game developers just made such terrible choices. Because really, that's just... that is so emphatically stupid. Why would you do that? Why would you limit yourself to 2 trade partners? Why wouldn't you think, oh, let's just open this all up for everybody? That makes more sense. Obviously, because they did it in later games. Why wouldn't they just do it in this one? Why wouldn't they think, you know what, we could actually do... You know, I mean, this is a time when patches were not at all common. if one did come out, it was years after the first game was done, and you only got one. In fact, in all the time between this game and Emperor, I'm pretty sure Emperor is the only one that actually had an official patch. But I think Zeus probably did because of an expansion, and probably Cleopatra as well. The patch was the expansion. But, so you get one chance at it, you know? Who went through playtesting and said, boy, I love the fact that I can't build an economy on trade. I can only have 2 partners. I love having a warehouse full of shit because only one person buys it. Whatever. Anyway, we're not losing too terribly many people, but we still have to go for 2,000 more, which I believe was 3 of the small level, what is this, Casa level? If I could maybe get them up to large Casa, or even whatever these were, the Insulae, which doesn't seem to be a thing now, because they can't maintain supply. Pottery. We can only buy so much pottery, too. That's another thing. Because of the lack of trade partners, we also can't buy as much. So what that means is that now I'm limited in the size of my buildings, which means that I have to build another neighborhood. I wonder if I could squeeze a tiny one in here. Probably not. We're just going to have to build outside the walls. Probably building a completely separate area here, fed by its own food here. I wonder if I could maybe... No, this would be too small as well. What I should have done was moved all these down right along the front here, and then I could... Maybe I'll do that anyway. I'll just delete these and move them down. And then we'll just set up our own area up here. I'd actually like to go back to the original idea that I had and put 2 blocks together. And I guess we'll just put down 4 of the inspectors on everything. Oh my god. It's so infuriating. It's just so chunky, so loose. It doesn't feel polished at all. I don't understand. I don't understand the decisions that were made. But I feel that way about a lot of games. And it'll be fixed soon, if we can ever get these goddamn things to be done. Aside from that, we also still have a very, very long time to go for this. Culture has too few theaters, great, so we'll just be spamming that. Prosperity rating, well, I don't know what to do with that, to be honest. At this point, unless we just make more and more and more money, I honestly don't know how to fix that. So anyway, it's definitely time to end this one here. I'll see you next time.